Do you think your role as a Harvard Business School professor gave you earlier insights into how traditional business models were being completely disrupted, say, by this digital landscape? Working with young people all the time, were you?
So my students, they're users of these things.
Right.
So the first cases that came across to me were from my students. They would tell me about these obscure startups that were doing something completely different. And then I would start checking on it, following up. And the beauty of working at Harvard is that you can go to a startup and say, tell me about your secret sauce. And they're like, gladly, I will. You go talk to the senior executives in large companies, you're like, tell me what is the problem? What causes you to wake up at night and sweat? And they're like, gladly I will. So it was, you're a reporter, so you have this access. People will just tell you things that normally, if you're like a competitor, they wouldn't. So in a sense, being at Harvard gave me that ability. That's point number one. Point number two is, I saw a study done by IBM that showed that senior executives in large established companies spend between 80 and 95% of their time focused on their industry, focused on products, on partners, and problems within their industry, right? Very, very little time outside of their industry thinking about it. And once you get that customers are disrupting markets, customers don't have the silos. They say,
the blinders on. Right?
They don't. They say, I'm going to shop at Amazon, I'm going to use Airbnb, I'm going to use Uber, I'm going to use Birchbox, and I'm going to use all these other apps. And it goes in a domino effect. And so because I was not focused on an industry, I looked across industries, and that's when you see the pattern. It wasn't like any brilliance of mine. It was just, I could look at many different data points, whereas any executive is looking only in their industry and thinking, oh, this is very specific to our industry. It's not. It cuts across industries.